Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife is alleged to have, celebrated his wife, Queen Naomi, for her support. Queen Naomi has been so supportive towards the Ooni of Ife. As a matter of fact, they said the monarch had mentioned allegedly that the reason why things are the way they are right now, like he is in a very happy place right now, is because of the support that he has received from two of his wives, that's Queen Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth. Now, my question is, if Dr. Elizabeth would be so supportive towards Olori Naomi, why will Naomi not be supportive towards, the husband? Because I want to believe that the reason why Dr. Elizabeth has sacrificed so much towards um Naomi is because of the love that she has got for her husband. And Queen Naomi is somebody who seemed to love Ooni of Ife so much. And for people who know Queen Naomi is an absolutely reasonable woman. I know that a lot of people right now will want to, begin to throw tantrums. Why will Ooni welcome Queen Toby back? Why will Ooni of Ife welcome the children? See, let me tell you something. If there is one thing that is important in this world, are children. And if you have been following this trend from the very beginning, since Olori Toby gave birth to this kid, I've been telling you people one thing. I did not shake. I kept telling you, say, you can never ever say, because of course none of us is there. I have always stood my grounds. I have always told you that, look, by and by, Kabiyesi is going to welcome his children back into the palace, because if you know the Ooni of Ife is a man that loves children. And right now, I want to think that, Queen Naomi is doing the very right thing. As in, this is when Queen Naomi is doing what she ought to have done a long time ago. And I think this is the reason why the woman is winning her husband. Because at the end of the day, we must call a spade a spade. Ooni of Ife is a Yoruba king. And these men marry as many wives as possible, and Kabiyesi will not be the first, okay? Yes, we agree that the circumstances for which he brought these women into his life is somehow, but this is what they do. And Nami, God has blessed Nami with the favor. Nami is that one woman that has the favor of the heart of the Ooni of Ife, and nobody can ever take that away. And for that is, may God bless Reverend Esther Ajay, may God bless Reverend Funke, because I want to think that the reason why Nami is in such a good place right now is because Nami is surrounded by people who are being very realistic towards her and telling her the truth and giving her very great counsel. Look at Oba Ilegishi's wife. Sekinat Ilegishi may not necessarily agree with that Kanu-born princess, but then they are there together. And nobody can come from nowhere and push Sekinat Ilegishi out of her matrimonial home, because she knows her place and she knows where she stands. Right now, Naomi is operating on a very low key, and but the most important thing is that she has a good place in the life of her husband, and her husband has shown the entire world what he feels for Olori Naomi, and that is what is important. Now, they said Kabiyesi has commended Olori Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth so much for the support that they have invested in this issue. You know that at some point, Oletik's return into the palace was, very dicey, and such that it was affecting her a great deal, and also she kept going back and forth and feeling very unhappy about it. Families, everybody, they had something to say and all of that. And a lot of people were beginning to feel like, how can Kabiyesi do something like this? You went and you married this girl, a young lady, you brought her, she gave you twins, and what are you think? You know that Naomi, if I'm sure, oh my gosh, I am really sure that if Kabiyesi had not brought Naomi into the royal manor, Kabiyesi would never have been able to have the confidence to bring Oletik back into the palace. And this is a win-win for both of them, because of course right now Naomi knows she has her place back, and Toby knows where she belongs, where she is. So right now it's not up to me to tell you whether she's going to stay there in the palace or not, whether the arrangement from before still stands or whatever. But what I am telling you right now is that you see, like I have always told you, I told you that when it is time for Kabiyesi to bring Toby, Kabiyesi was going to bring Toby. And right now, as we are talking right now, the celebration is ongoing. But what makes it all different is that Ooni of Ife has commended the wife Olori Naomi for being such a supportive woman towards him. I wanted to bring you more update. I'm going to bring you more update. I wanted to bring you this so that you know what is going on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.